Hey everybody, welcome back to Old Style Outdoors. We're in my home shooting range here in Kentucky. Beautiful October. First thing I wanted to get on was thank you to all of my subscribers and thank you to all of my recent ones specifically because y'all have helped me so much in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Thank y'all for liking and subscribing and commenting and everything, because when I see that, it gives me the drive to come out here and do more for y'all, and I hope y'all like all of my videos.
Great. So, as Kellen said, what's it been like the last 2 or 3 weeks? His channel's really taken off. Got a lot of new subscribers. Something he certainly enjoys, and we certainly enjoy sharing it with everybody else. A lot of people don't get to do stuff like we do, so.
Hope y'all like it.
Oh yeah. Today we have a Weatherby Mark V. Newer offering from Weatherby. It's chambered in a 257 Weatherby Magnum. This was brought to me a few days ago by a guy. We mounted the optic, torqued everything to spec, took it out of stock, of course, made sure the receiver torque and everything was correct. Changed the, done a little trigger job on it. Trying to get it tuned up for a guy. He's going to deer hunt with it and then possibly take it out west later on. Awesome rifle, really beautiful rifle. For those that are not familiar with Weatherby, Weatherby is obviously been around a long time, but not as popular as some of the other offerings, other name brands, you know, Remington, Winchester, whatever. These have a little, I would say, a niche market a little bit. Weatherby does. For those not familiar with Weatherby as well, the thing you can tell pretty quick about a Weatherby is their ammo. They've designed their own ammo over the years. This one in particular, the 257 Weatherby Magnum, would be similar to probably a 264 Win Mag as far as capabilities. Weatherby, pretty easy to see. They all have a rounded shoulder on the case rather than an angular shoulder. That's one thing that differs Weatherby with everyone else. So the factory ammo he brought me was this is the Select Plus 110 grain Hornady ELDX bullets, what they're loaded with. It shows the velocity of 3,400. They were not. They were 3335, I think, or 3355. The standard Select, I think these are loaded with Hornady Interlock 3605. These were 100 grainers. They did not shoot as well. They were probably 1.5 inch group or something like that in 100. These were less than 1 inch. These shot really well, the heavier bullet. And that's something too. When the 257 Weatherby Magnum cartridge was designed, I don't know when, but it's been a long time ago. Those rifles then had 12 twist barrels. Possibly some even had 14 twists. This is a 10 twist. And the reason for that faster twist rate is obviously take advantage of the newer, heavier, higher BC bullets that everybody likes to shoot now. So really great gun. We've got it topped off here. Used Tally Modern rings. I love Tally products. I love their ultralight rings. I don't know how many sets of Tally rings I put on the last several years. Couldn't tell you. I don't know how many problems I've had with Tally rings. This many. That's why I love them. They work. They're strong.
That's what they specialize in.
Yeah. Great point.
Nothing else.
Yeah, they don't make scopes. They don't make binoculars. They don't make, everything else. They make rings. That's what they specialize in. And yeah, and I love Leopold, of course. Me and Kellen both are big Leopold guys, but when it comes to rings and bases, Tally is really hard to beat, folks. So something you might want to hang your hat on and remember. Anyway, we're going to shoot this rifle at
300.
Yeah, and we're going to shoot a water bottle. I've got one down there. It's on the target frame. It's laying down like this, so Kellen's going to be a pretty small target, 300 yards. It's a 2-inch diameter across this. So see if he can hit that. Obviously, we've already done all the math on it. Everything's ready to go. Oh yeah, going to touch on the optic again. This is an Arkin optic. Not very well known. Got pretty popular the last few years. I've only done like 3 of these scopes, I guess, ever. And just to touch on them, yes, they are made in China, but they have Japanese glass. They do have that. And I would say the glass quality rivals scopes that cost 4 times as much. Very clear. Light transition is great. As far as the scope itself, it does have a stainless erector and spring, and all the internals from the stem down are brass, so really audible clicks. Yeah, everything's really good. Great scope for the price point. These are like, I think he gave like $300 and some for this, a little over $300, I think is what he said, and they're on sale right now too. Of course, you can get a lot higher end models, but this is a great optic for the money. You want to try it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we can do. I'll talk about, yeah, good idea. Yeah, so I made a video a few days ago. Kellen was at school, and I was talking about the importance of hearing protection, notably electronic muffs. 20 years ago, these electronic muffs would have cost you $200. Now they cost $50. And the great thing about electronic muffs is I can communicate with my shooter. I'm not worried about trying to get his attention because he can't hear, because I can whisper.
Yep.
And he can hear with ease.
Yep.
And then as soon as the gun goes off, as soon as it reaches over
28 decibels.
28 decibels, the muffs shut off. So great thing to have. You know, you're sitting in a ground blind with your kid, something's happening, you're trying to whisper, they can't hear you, you know, with regular muffs. So these are great thing, great investment, particularly for your kid or novice shooter. I'm going to lay the camera down here real quick, and he's going to get things dialed up. Let me just get around here for a second. Let's see.
There we go.
2.3 MOA would be for 300.
There we go. Got that on there.
Yeah. Should see a big halo of water if he hits it. Sorry, I'm not the cameraman. This guy here is the cameraman, and probably almost as good a shooter as me. Well, I wouldn't get carried away with that. So, I don't know. All right, all dialed up.
Yes. Just let me know when you're ready.
All right.
You good?
You're hot. Let's go. Should see a vapor of water down here. 300.
Hot.
Oh yeah. Pretty good poof there, huh?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I guess the math was right. We know that. Let's go ahead and put her back to 0. I want to forget that before we get off the bench with it. So anyway, again, this is the Weatherby Mark 5. And let me get back on this side. The light's a little better.
Yep.
In 257 Weatherby Magnum. Great rifle. And again, the Select Plus and the 110 grain loaded with the ELDX Hornady bullets were superior as far as accuracy. The others, just not so much. They were 1.5 inches at best. They just, for some reason, the rifle didn't like them. And that's another thing you've heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. Just because you get a rifle and you want to shoot this particular ammo or that particular ammo, it doesn't mean the rifle's going to like it. You know, you got to get the correct twist rate for the bullet you're trying to shoot. You know, there's a lot of things that factor into that. And it's different from one rifle to the other. You might get 2 of these rifles and exactly alike, and one of them likes something a little different than the other one. That's just the way it is. So anyway, I guess that's about all I got. You got anything there to add, Haas?
Just make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate y'all.
All right, good deal. Until then, until the next time, we'll see you again on
Old Style Outdoors.
All right.
See ya.
See you, bub.